you are doing very, very well. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my dad's CD collection. If you've been on this channel before, you'll probably know that I myself do not collect CDs. I collect vinyls. But my dad has some pretty cool CDs that I thought would be fun for me to show you in today's video. So just sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. So the first CD I have is Eagles, and this is their album, Hell Freezes Over. I actually haven't listened to this album myself, which I probably should, but I do know Hotel California and Love Will Keep Us Alive, which is a household favorite of mine and my family. So at the back is the track list, and in order it is Get Over It, Love Will Keep Us Alive, The Girl from Yesterday, Learn to Be Still, Tequila Sunrise, Hotel California, Wasted Time, Pretty Maids, all in a row, I Can't Tell You Why, New York Minute, The Last Resort, Take It Easy, In the City, Life in the Fast Lane, and Desperado. And I do remember my dad used to, or he still does actually, he'll play this album. Usually it's the first album that he will play if he decides to turn on the CD machine and put something in. This is E, A, G, L, E, and S. Eagles, 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 Eagles. Next up, we have, is it REM or REM? How you pronounce this band? I've been pronouncing it as REM, but I'm not really sure, so please correct me on that. This is Out of Time. And I do know Losing My Religion, that song. I think it's one of their most famous songs. But the first song of the album is Radio Song, and then it's Losing My Religion, Low, Near Wild Heaven, Endgame, Shiny, Happy People, Belong, Half a World Away, Texarkana, Country Feedback, Me and Honey. My dad likes to listen to a lot of sort of the classic bands or artists. I'm still trying to get into sort of what he grew up listening to. But I do have favorite bands from sort of the 80s, 90s era. If you watch my vinyl collection, you'll probably know that. This is the back. The tapping almost sounds like sort of, you know, when you sort of tap on your phone screen, it sounds a tiny bit like that. This one, I don't think it belongs to my dad, but my mom. But they sort of have all their stuff on the same shelf in my house, our house. This is the Essential Whitney Houston, and she is my mom's probably favorite artist of all time. My mom loves to talk about Whitney Houston, and she's definitely one of the greatest, if not the greatest vocalist of all time. At least in my mom's opinion. She always says that no one really comes close to Whitney Houston's vocals for her. But she looks so gorgeous on this cover. I'm not as fervent of a Whitney Houston fan as my mom is, but I do really have a lot of respect for her and, you know, her talent and what she did in her life. So there's 2 discs on this little CD. There's quite a lot of songs. I Have Nothing, that's a really famous one. I Want to Dance with Somebody, also really another famous one. I actually really love the song that she did with Mariah Carey for the movie The Prince of Egypt, which is a pretty old animated film by DreamWorks. But if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's really good. Pretty much everybody who's watched it really likes it. But anyway, they sang this song called When You Believe, and it is a really beautiful duet in my opinion. I think both of them did such a really great job on that song, and it sort of hits you right in the feels. You can see the reflection on the DVD case. Sorry if that might be bothersome for some of you. Next up is Classic Queen. This one definitely belongs to my dad. I love rock music, and Queen isn't my favorite rock band, but I do really like a lot of their songs. And the logo is really, really cool. My dad also likes rock and roll stuff, so I think that's where I got sort of my taste from. So the track list on here is A Kind of Magic, Bohemian Rhapsody, Under Pressure, Hammer to Fall, Stone Cold Crazy, 1 Year of Love, Radio Gaga, I'm Going Slightly Mad, I Want It All. That one's probably my favorite song by them. Tie Your Mother Down, The Miracle, These Are the Days of Our Lives, One Vision, Keep Yourself Alive, Headlong, Who Wants to Live Forever, and The Show Must Go On. I also really like Don't Stop Me Now, which I think it's their second most famous song, just a little bit behind Bohemian Rhapsody. That song is really good. It makes me feel really alive when I listen to it, you know? That's the back. Maybe if I show it down here, it might be easier for you guys to see. I know the reflection is just kind of bothering. It's bothering me a bit too. But hopefully you can see sort of that cover and the text and everything better. Next up, we have Eric Clapton, Unplugged. And Eric Clapton, I know for sure, he's one of my dad's all-time favorite artists. He told me that, my dad, he told me that for my parents' wedding, they played Wonderful Tonight. for the dancing part of the ceremony. And Wonderful Tonight is probably my favorite song by Eric Clapton alongside Layla. So the track list on here is Sign. I think it's pronounced Sign. S-I-G-N-E. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Before You Accuse Me, Hey Hey, Tears in Heaven, Lonely Stranger, Nobody Knows You When, You're Down and Out, Layla. Running on Faith, Walkin' Blues, Alberta, San Francisco Bay Blues, Malted Milk, Old Love, Roland, and Dublin. And that is the back. Here's the back. I love guitar. I think guitar and piano are my favorite instruments. I do not know how to play guitar, but I am a classically trained pianist. So, yeah. But I've always loved the sound of guitar. Like, that's why I love rock music so much, because they always have such insane guitar solos, and it's the best thing ever. Next up is Pearl Jam. This is a really cool sort of interesting cover because it's very text heavy. So we have Pearl Jam right here, and then I'm not sure what is written at the back, but it does look like a set of letters, but sort of, you know, more at the background. And there's a set of hands right here, which is very interesting. The track list for this album is Once, Even Flow, Alive, Why Go, Black, Jeremy, Oceans, Porch, Garden, Deep, and Release. And the back, it says Pearl Jam, written in these big magenta block letters. Next up, we have a Guns N' Roses album, and this is Use Your Illusion 2. I have not listened to this album yet, but I did listen to Appetite for Destruction, which I really like that album. It's really good. I think my favorite Guns N' Roses song is probably Welcome to the Jungle. That song has the most insane guitar solo, and it's so good. I feel like I ascend every single time I listen to that guitar solo. This album art is really cool. I really like the colors and sort of the illustrations and everything. This is the back with the Guns N' Roses logo right here. And the track list is Civil War, 14 Years, Yesterdays, Knockin' on Heaven's Door, Get in the Ring, Shotgun Blues, Breakdown, Pretty Tied Up, Locomotive, So Fine, Estranged, You Could Be Mine, Don't Cry, Alternative Lyrics, and My World. My Way, the best of Frank Sinatra. Another one of my dad's favorite artists. I think that he has an amazing voice. I really like Strangers in the Night and Something Stupid. I think those two are my favorite songs by him. I think Frank Sinatra is probably the only artist in the world that can make a line like doobie doobie doo sound very majestic. That line is from Strangers in the Night. Here's the back. It's a picture of him standing up right here. And the track list right over there. So the first song is My Way, then Strangers in the Night, the theme from New York, New York. I Get a Kick Out of You, Something Stupid, Moon River, What Now My Love, Summer Wind, For Once in My Life, Love and Marriage, They Can't Take That Away From Me, My Kind of Town, Fly Me to the Moon, I Got You Under My Skin, The Best Is Yet to Come, It Was a Very Good Year, Come Fly With Me, That's Life, The Girl from My Panama, The Lady Is a Tramp, Bad Bad, Leroy Brown, Mac the Knife, Love's Been Good to Me, and LA is Riley. The last CD I have to show you for today's video is music from the motion picture Titanic. I'm not actually sure who this belongs to, either my mom or my dad, but it's a Titanic soundtrack, I think. Which is very interesting. I didn't think that I would find this on the shelf, but yeah. I really like this movie up until the ship starts sinking, and then from there on it's just all stress and anxiety and me just freaking out for the whole rest of the movie pretty much. But up until then I do like it. But I remember when I was younger I used to be really scared of this movie. I think I saw the scene, my parents were watching it. It was the scene when Rose let him go, so he was like sinking underneath into the ocean, and I saw that and it freaked me out when I was little, and it made me really sad. But yeah, I really love, I think the artistry in this movie is really amazing, and I think that Kate Winslet is really gorgeous. They both are. I love Kate Winslet's look. Definitely one of the most beautiful actresses in my opinion. And her red hair is just perfect on her. So the track list is Never an Absolution, Distant Memories, Southampton, Rose, Leaving Port, Take Her to See Mr. Murdoch, Her to Starboard, Unable to Stay, Unwilling to Leave, The Sinking, Death of the Titanic, A Promise Kept, A Life So Changed, An Ocean of Memories, My Heart Will Go On, Love Theme from Titanic, performed by Celine Dion. Obviously everyone knows that song. And A Hymn to the Sea. paranoid that you will sleep